Hello everyone, happy Monday. Hope you all had a super weekend. I had a great one. It was nice and sunny and warm for once. So I got to sit out in the sunshine in the pub. Delightful. Today I thought I'd do a tutorial on the eye makeup look I did on my March favourites. A lovely friend of mine has asked me about that look, so I'm going to recreate that today. So I'm going to start off with Rachel K CC Balm. This is really good actually. I've only used this a couple of times, so I quite like it. This is the one in neutral. What a CC cream is a colour corrector. So it corrects the tones in your skin, but also has a lot more coverage than a BB cream and has a lot more skincare benefits than a BB cream. I take an amount just like that. Now this says to dab on. So what I do is I just tap it onto my skin. And what this does is it magically turns into something silky soft. It literally magics in front of your very eyes. So you keep patting. This has got anti-aging, it's got SPF 30, it brightens up your pigmentation. So I'm literally just patting that on. And you'll find that you know when to stop because it starts to get powdery. It turns into a matte powder. It's actually quite ingenious. So pat that on. I need a little bit more on my forehead. You're just gently patting it on onto the skin. It's got a very strange smell, this, you know. It kind of smells of hazelnuts. It's got a nutty smell. But, you know, with everything, you kind of get used to it, I suppose. But this is lovely. You can use this as a primer. You can use this on its own. I like to use this on its own with some powder. There we go. Lovely. Really nice. Okay, then I'm going to use my Garnier BB Cream Skin Perfector for the eyes. This is specifically just for the under your eyes. Just to give me a little bit more under there. Okie dokie. Then I'm going to take my Bobbie Round Creamy Concealer in Beige. I just put this on with my finger. Because I feel with a brush, it's hard to move around. But with my finger, with the warmth of your finger, you can really melt the product. So I just pop that under the eye and in the corners here where I can get quite dark. Then I'm going to go in with my Chanel Tanné de Sol. Sol de Tanné, is that what it's called? I think we all get confused with the name of this, you know. But this is the cream bronzer. And a lot of people are wondering how to use this, how do you apply it? It can be quite difficult. I found the best way to apply it is with this stippling brush. It just, for me, I like to stipple it on and I get the best results with it. And I think this is a lovely, lovely, lovely bronzer if you are very, very fair, because it's a very light bronze. You can't overdo it with this, but I do love this. And what I do is I just literally do a face. Stipple that on the forehead, chin, nose. Make sure you get, as with MAC brushes, they love to shed. I bring it down under the neck, get rid of that double chin, you know. And then I like to put it just over the eyes as well, just to give a nice uniform look. But this is a really nice bronze. I really, really like it, especially in the summer, you know. I just feel like cream products in the summer just stick to my skin really nicely. Okay, bronzed up, lovely. Then I'm going to go in with my Penny Lane. It's a cream blusher. This is a lovely, lovely blusher, and I apply it with this MAC stippling little one. I call this ballerina pink because I feel like a ballerina when I wear it. It's such a lovely, lovely pink. It's fresh, it's a lovely girly pink, you know, it's not too bright, it's just perfect for spring. And again, I stipple that on my cheeks. I know, I'm quite like this, but that's how I am. I'm incapable of being gentle with my own face. Beauts. Then I finish off with a powder, and at the moment I'm loving Dior Skin Nude. That's this one here. This is a really nice powder, really, really nice. It's just, you know, it's light reflecting, it looks natural, it's not overly powdery at all. It just is light and airy. Nice for spring and summer. It's got, I think it's got about an SPF 10, but that doesn't really matter because your BB cream is gonna have the SPF 30 in it, so you don't have to worry that much. All over the eye. I love the Dior Nude range. I love it. It's so beautiful. I'm going to go in with my Bobbie Brown again, and I'm going to take the powder side just to go under the eyes with my pout brush. I don't think they do pout anymore, do they? I used to love it. I really don't think it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe it does. In Covent Garden there used to be a shop, but it's probably gone. I don't know why. Sometimes I like to put this just all over the eyelid if I didn't put any primer down or anything. Okay. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick, and I'm using eyebrow pencil from Rimmel. The colour is blonde, I think. Is it? Hazel, 002 Hazel. Now I've just been starting doing my brows ever since, you know, when you go and get your eyebrows done and they're like, oh, you know, you really need to, you're a bit sparse there. And you're like, what? I never thought I was sparse. And then they fill it in and you think, wow, that looks so much better. So I've been practicing and trying to recreate what they do when I get my eyebrows done. So I'm literally just, it's like inside the eyebrow, it's kind of, I'm missing a few hairs. And this is quite a nice colour. So, oh, I have to concentrate, don't I? Concentration. And I quite like the full brow effect, you know, I think I just think it's nice. So I'm just filling in the bits that are missing, just to give it a bit more, you know, a bit more definition, a bit more oomph, as we like to say. Oomph, nice word, isn't it? Okay, eyebrows done. Actually, let's brush them through, give them a bit of a brush, make them nice and neat. And then we should go on to my eyes. So first off, I'm going to use Lancome's Colour Focus in Desert d'Arabie. It's just a lovely matte beige colour. And I just take a little Space NK brush like that, so a flat brush. And I put this all over my eyelid. And I like to put it all the way up to the brow bone, just to really uniform the eye, cover it, give it a nice coverage of a base colour. Go on to the other eye, keeping most of it down onto the eyeball, and then right up under. Don't forget going inside there. Lovely jubbly. Then I go in with also Lancome Colour Focus, and this is Sable, Venice Sable. I want to call it Mink because that's what the colour it is. Mink, but it's called Venice Sable. And I like to use my Bare Minerals eye shading brush. It's got a little head like this. I find this so easy for doing my eyeshadow. It just, the shape's already there, you just need to plonk it on your eye and you're done. And I'll just pop that in here. This is such a lovely colour. It comes on so beautifully. And I just pop that right in the corner there, keeping most of that colour on the corner. And then I bring it in. And I like to bring it just above the brow bone because I've got quite hooded eyelids. So if I was just to keep it in the socket, you'd just never see any eyeshadow. So I like to bring it right up above the brow bone here. Keeping it on the edge, but bringing it up. It's such a warm, it really doesn't look like much in the package, but once it's on the eye, it's such a warm colour. And I do this mainly now, every day now, I think, because it is just so lovely. Blending, blending, blending. Take my MAC brush, blend out the edges. It's all about blending, isn't it? Then I like to take my Smashbox Trio. It's called On Stage. And I'm taking this reddish brown here. And I'm just going to take, again, this brush, but keep it, again, on the edge, but just in the socket line here on the edge. And this, again, just deepens the colour and just warms it up even more, really. Gives it a bit more intensity, I think. In it goes. Then I'm going to take my Too Faced palette, Natural Eye, and I'm going to take Push Up, this bronzy one here. I'm going to take my 217 MAC brush. These eyeshadows are so pigmented, you literally just need to touch the thing and your eyeshadow brush is covered. And I'm just going to put this on the corner and just, again, you're building colours, you're building the effect that you want. And I love any sorts of bronzes, browns, coppers. I think because I've got brown eyes, it just kind of works really nicely. Okay. Run that just along the bottom there. Just a bit. And what I do is I go back in with my Arabian Desert. I can't remember what kind of name it's made. It's so difficult. It's such a simple colour. And then I just put this on the centre of my eyelid just to really brighten that up. Because I want all the shadow on the outside, but I want, you know, the centre to be really bright, and open the eye up. I'm going with my MAC again and, you know, blend that all in. Okay, I'm going to take from my MAC, sorry, not MAC, On Stage Trio, Smashbox, this light colour here, and just put that under the brow bone as a highlight. This is slightly shimmery, but not too shimmery where you're like, oh, you know, too much shimmer on the eyebrow bone. And just in the corners like that. Then I'm going to take my shading brush again. I'm going to go into that bronzy colour. And I'm just going to concentrate just on the lower lash line, just to give it some dimension. Bringing it really slowly under there. Go on to the other side. Really concentrating at keeping it right. That's what's lovely about this pointed brush, because you can just really be precise about it. Then I'm going to go into the natural eye palette again, but this time I'm going to take Sexpresso, this one here, on the same brush. And I'm going to put that under the eye, on top of that Smashbox trio. Let's go in again. Really taking your time to get under there. I feel like I'm slipping off my chair. Okay. Voila, very nice. I'm just going to take this brush again just to blend it out a bit more. So it's not too hard, and I just like to go over with my finger, rub that in a bit. Then we're going to eyeline, and I'm going to eyeline with my Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in 0. Look at that, nearly finished that. You've got the whiskey on the other side. Really nice pencils. And I'm just going to pull my eye like this. And just draw my line. Most likely not going to be perfect. Go on to the other eye. Now don't worry if it's not even. You know, all these things take practice and getting used to. And the more you do it, the more confident you'll get in applying it, and then you'll find out how you like to, you know, how it works best for you. And then you can experiment with thick lines, thin lines, however you like. Okay, I'm just going to bring a little bit underneath as well, just really lightly touching under there. That is it for that. Then I'm going to take my Rimmel Scandaleyes Eyes. This is just a skin colour, it's called Nude, and I'm going to put that on the inner rim, the waterline. Just to, you know, widen that eye even more. Because I'm using quite a few dark colours, so it's nice to brighten that bit of the eye. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Space NK eyelash colours. I've had these for years and years and years. I used to work for Space NK once upon a time. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was magical. So many products and makeup things for me to play with. But these have been the best eyelash curlers I have ever used. And I use them every day. Even if I'm not wearing mascara, I will curl my eyelashes because it just makes a huge difference. If you've never used them, go and try, because it really does make a huge difference. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Mega Plush. I really like this. I like the colours of this, you know, it's turquoise and pink. But I just like it for every day because it's natural. It's quite wispy, it's not major lashes in your face. It's really nice for work or, you know, Sunday. I just like to If I'm going out, then, you know, I really will put on fake lashes, or I will use Benefit's They're Real. But for every day, you know, I just like really natural wispy lashes. And especially also if it's hot. I don't really want to have too much going on. Okay. I like to drag out the ends if I can, then try to get into the centre. I don't tend to put mascara on my bottom lashes because I just feel it kind of drags my eyes down a bit, and I want to keep my eyes up, so I just keep it on the top lashes. Oh gosh. Who else does that? Just me, probably. You know when you have those days when you get like your mascara all over your face, or you just done your mascara and you sneeze and it's like all over my face? That's me every day. Yeah. Okay. Eyes done. Then what I did for my lips was I used MAC In Synch pencil. I think this was a limited edition. This is a really nice baby pink. I put this all over my lips. I really like this. This just, if you've got really red lips, this really blanks them out. And it goes on so smoothly, you don't feel like you're dragging it. So just line and fill in, get the corners. Okay, then I went over with YSL Rouge Volupte number 1. Again, this is a lovely, lovely pink. This is like a gloss. It's so smooth and slippy on the lips. That on my lips. Then last but not least, Le Gloss. It's Chanel Bikini Peach. This is my favourite summer lip gloss. It is just hands down the best. It's got this lovely little gold flecks inside the pink. Oh, it's just divine. And I'll do that. And there we go. That completes my look. This is what I had on my March favourites. It's my eyes, my lips. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.